This is Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota, with their closing grain and livestock comments for April 29th, 2016. Corn market today, we are up to the tune of about steady, up 1 in the nearby, a little bit weaker in the back months. Beans today up anywhere from steady, up 3 in the nearby, to down 1 in the deferred. The wheat market down anywhere from, or up anywhere, excuse me, from 2 to 4 cents higher on the day. On the week, corn market up 18.5, beans up 34, and wheat up 14.5. So kind of a promising week here for the grain markets. They got up, got going, and were able to carry through and hold it through a good portion of the week here. As you look to some of the stories around the market, we've got investment money flow continuing to be kind of the main focal point behind this rally, but we've got a few fundamental teasers that were helping us along the way with flooding in Argentina, a little drought in the safrinha corn crop, and also some delays in corn planting. But next week, we look to correct a lot of these. We've gotten some rain now in the safrinha corn crop. We've gotten an ease of rain in Argentina, so harvest should continue there. And the planting pace looks to be brisk here the next 2 weeks. So we'll see how the market handles that on Monday and make sure those forecasts stick. But could be a little more of a negative approach as we work into next week, especially with us into some of the key price counts. If we were to open up some of these counts, the next counts in beans get pretty large, up to 1148. So right now I feel like that's going to take some summer weather, and thus, a little pullback here wouldn't be of surprise. Looking at the feeder cattle market, we were up about 62.5. Same thing for live cattle, a little bit firmer board today. On the week, feeder cattle down 752.5, lives down 162.5. So a weaker tone really to the week, and we'll have to see what we've got. The cutout values have faltered big time. We've got cash weak undertones, and without those two coming together here in the near term, it looks like continued weakness. Now, personally, we believe we will get those improved here to where we can see a rally. So despite some of the weaker tones around, we do look for cutouts to begin to fall into more of a seasonal pattern that give us some support. So we do look for rallies. The question is how much, and we look to be marketers in that 118 live cattle and around that 148 to 150 off the feeders as you look out there in time. So look to those opportunities here as we work ahead. Those have had to come down here to some degree with the weaker tones here, especially in the back of the feeder cattle market. Hog market, a little more supportive. We're into resistance again here at 81. We were steady to up 92.5 here on the day for the hogs. On the week up 220. But we need good exports. We need to see the inventories decrease a little bit, and those aren't coming down. Weights are current that are allowing us to get up here, but we'll kind of see how that parameter shakes loose. But we would advise some marketing for producers into this area here, 81, 82. This has been Jim Emter, Van Ahn & Company, Alexandria, Minnesota. Trading in futures and options involves risk of loss and is not suitable for all producers. Past performance is not indicative of future results. This is a solicitation.